I'm here with Chef Brigitte Nguyen from the kitchen of Cooking Channel Star. And thank you for being with us.
Oh,
and
thanks so much.
You're here today to discuss holiday-themed dinner parties for 8 people and how to pull this off with under $100.
Yes, Catherine, you have said it. 8 people, under $100, and believe it or not, that even includes your wine.
Well, share this Christmas magic with us.
It definitely is a little bit of Christmas magic. I always like to start out my holiday party planning with purchasing the beverages and wine just to have it out of the way. So, Catherine, I was able to get all the wine for my party for under $35. I bought it all at Aldi, and I can save up to 50% on the wines I love, the cheeses I like, the sweets, meats, produce, dairy, everything. I really can shave off a lot of my grocery bill. So I like to start with a sparkling wine. I've got this beautiful sparkling wine that will follow up with a chilled white wine. And then I like to graduate to something a little bit more fuller bodied. A red blend is something that will please a variety of palates and go with anything you serve. And then we also have this award-winning Malbec that's only $6.99. So for $35, I've purchased enough wine that's going to get us through our appetizers and our entrees.
Okay, that sounds wonderful. That sounds wonderful, and sometimes even a sparkling wine to serve with a dessert, like a Prosecco or something like that.
Oh, you're exactly right. It can come full circle. It can be what you greet your guests with and what you send them off with.
That sounds and how about the appetizers?
The appetizers, I have 2 really lovely appetizers for you today, Catherine, and both of them are things you can make in advance. So that's what I love. We're not just saving money, but we're saving time. So the first one I have is a pea pesto crostini. That's made from frozen peas, but we dress them up with Parmesan cheese, olive oil, lemon juice, and fresh herbs. And that's just a frozen vegetable spread. You can even substitute something like cauliflower or broccoli. So it really is lighter around the holidays. But if you want something a little bit more indulgent, I have these little individual celery gratins. Everyone gets their own little tiny ramekin. It's like a mini casserole with brie cheese and some pancetta. So those are your appetizers, and it's really nice to have them ready to go because guests always arrive at my house hungry and ready to eat.
Oh, for sure. That happens here too.
I know, it does. They always want to just hover around the kitchen and see what you're making. So it is nice to have something ready to go. And I tell people if they're stressed out about having guests around you in the kitchen, make sure to set the appetizers and the drinks up in a separate area, you know, maybe in the living room or the family room, just to kind of drive traffic away from the kitchen.
Well, that sounds wonderful because they sound healthy and they also are light.
Yes, healthy, light, and also really seasonal. I like to embrace those seasonal flavors, which I did with our salad. It is a roasted grape and sweet potato salad. That's also a nice light option, Catherine. And we use arugula, which is nice and spicy, a homemade vinaigrette, and then garnished it with pecans, goat cheese, and then I love these pomegranate seeds. They're so colorful. They look like a holly berry, and it's one of my favorite things to buy at Aldi.
Sounds wonderful. Would you like to, you say you prepare your own vinaigrette because I do the same. Would you like to quickly tell us how you prepare that?
Oh, yes, this one's really easy. I think salad dressings are all about balance. And so this one uses lemon juice and olive oil, a little bit of roasted garlic. But truly, you can use any sort of acid and oil you have in the house, maybe add in a little bit of sweetness, which is exactly what I did for the relish that's going to go on our main entree. It's a cranberry mojito relish that is topping a blackened boneless turkey breast. And again, with balance between sort of that citrus and the sweet, we use honey, lime juice, fresh mint, and then those tart cranberries. So you have a lot of different flavor profiles going, but they all kind of come together into a really nice balanced relish.
You said a blackened turkey breast.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Anything blackened. Oh.
Me too. I think it's a really nice change from just your average roasted turkey with gravy. So we really wanted to do unique spins on classic dishes. And we did that with our side dishes as well. We have a green bean casserole that's, of course, not the classic green bean casserole. So this one's jazzed up with smoky bacon and sweet corn. And then right next door to it, I love this side dish. This is a twice-baked butternut squash. So it's served in its own squash shell, and it has dried fruit, honeyed goat cheese, and pecans. And so that's, again, just a really nice welcome departure, I think, from a sweet potato casserole. So this time of year, there's just so many holiday parties that you want to serve your guests something different. I think they really feel special when you give them a nice tailored menu like this one.
Oh, I do agree. And now, you didn't mention the desserts?
You're like me with a sweet tooth. I always keep my ears open for dessert too.
Yes.
Well, dessert, I always love to keep this effortless. So I like to just serve a store-bought dessert. I pick up my sweets at Aldi, and right now they have a ton of different holiday cookies. We're talking maple cream cookies, peppermint creams, gingerbread hearts, cocoa dusted truffles. So a lot of different things that you can put out, and then that way it keeps things really light. It's effortless for you. It's still really affordable. And these are also great little sweets that you can pack up either as a little gift for your guests, or you can bring them to the next party you attend for your hostess so you don't show up empty-handed.
Well, that sounds wonderful. So because the desserts are really finger food picking, no big heavy desserts.
Exactly. So you're not bogging them down with a heavy slice of cake or a pie. You know, I've done that before at the end of a dinner party where they've had all of this food and all of these beverages. I bring out a big dessert, and a lot of times it doesn't get eaten. So I do like to have something that's a little bit lighter.
And I like to put out fruit too.
You know what? That is something my mom always did. I'm so glad you do that, Catherine. Fruit for dessert is always a great option.
Oh, we always put out fruit and some nuts for dessert.
I like that. It sounds very European. You could also put out cheeses as well. And then that leads me into my next little tip, where if you didn't want to do a full meal, a full scale, served meal, you could always put out a lovely charcuterie platter that's really satisfying. We're talking some meats, olives, nuts, gourmet crackers, and some nice cheeses. And that's nice for more casual style entertaining. Maybe you're having your neighbors over for just a quick visit, or maybe a gift exchange with some girlfriends. And so that's also a really nice way to celebrate the holidays.
Or a tree decorating party. I know that I love to do that, and you just put out finger food.
That's a great idea, Catherine. I love the idea of a tree decorating party, and I have the perfect thing for you. We've got these cute little swizzle sticks, and they're covered in marshmallows or peppermints, and so you gave me the great idea to have a tree trimming party and then have a little hot cocoa bar with these little swizzle sticks. I think that'd be so much fun.
Oh, these sound like wonderful ideas. And now, I especially am intrigued with the blackened turkey breast. That sounds delicious. But can you tell us where the readers can go to learn more about you?
Yes, you can find the recipe for the blackened turkey breast and all the other items I've mentioned today on our website, which is aldi.us, or you can like Aldi on Facebook for more holiday entertaining tips. And then you can also get some little tip-offs with special buys that are coming up and seasonal items that you can find in store.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. And I think these are wonderful tips, and I'm sure everyone will go there and they will love seeing you on my site.
Oh, I hope so, Catherine. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for visiting with us, and have a beautiful holiday season.
Thank you. You too. Happy holidays.
Nice speaking with you, Chef Brigitte.